Leilt and welcome to my channel. I just graduated from Solbridge International School of Business in South Korea. Woohoo! I graduated in June 21st, 2021 and I am very excited. So as you can see from the title, I'll be talking about my university experience and the journey that led me here to finally get my undergraduate degree. It literally took me 6 years, well almost 6 years to get my undergraduate degree. But you know, for some people, the destination really matters, so they want to get it as quickly as possible. But as for me, the journey was a blessing. Throughout the 6 years, I got to learn in 4 different universities. I wouldn't have gained all this if I just learned in one university and in 4 years and just graduated and get my degree. But throughout this experience, I have made amazing people from all over the world, even from countries I could not even pronounce properly or even knew existed. I have learned from various professors like across the world. This was an amazing journey for me, and yes, I did it! Finally, I graduated! So without further ado, let me explain to you how I got to the point to where I am right now. So this video is divided into 4 because I have studied in 4 different universities, and since it is my university experience, I will just talk about each universities and why and how I joined that specific university, the major that I chose as well, and some highlights of interesting facts or interesting things that happened along each university. I don't want this to be long. That is why I will just talk about the highlights. If you do enjoy this kind of videos, I will make specific videos of each university. So for instance, at Solbridge, or what it's like to study as an African or as an Ethiopian in South Korea, or as a foreigner basically in South Korea. So yeah, if you would like to see more about it, let me know in the comment. I think this is going to be really helpful because before I came to South Korea, I watched a lot of YouTubers and a lot of videos from the school about student experiences in these specific countries and specific universities, and it really helped me. So hopefully this video is gonna help you if you are in high school and if you're deciding which college to join, or if you want to study in South Korea. So this is a story time, have your cup of coffee or water, and this might take a little longer than I thought, but so yeah, let's start. So the first university that I have entered was AASTU, Addis Ababa Science and Technology University. Yes, the one in Leilt. So I studied there for about a year and a half, and it was actually a stepping stone for me to get out of my comfort zone, because I had a dormitory there and I lived with different people from across the region of Ethiopia, and then it was a beautiful dorm life experience. I was really fortunate to study in AASTU for various reasons. I did make a lot of lifelong friends, because when you're in university and when you just got out of high school and there aren't anyone that you basically know, you get to live with your friends. So you sleep with your friends, you eat with your friends, you go to school with your friends, and that is what made it really special. One thing that made AASTU really home for me was the fellowship. So every Wednesday we have fellowship, and I have made really close friends because of that. I used to serve in a literature group, and it was an amazing, they made it a really amazing experience. I got to study in AASTU for 2 reasons. One, because I have met amazing people there that I got to live with, and it was really great. And 2, it was a stepping stone for me to study abroad. So since I was high school, I really wanted to study abroad, but I didn't have any money, even nothing to pay for my IELTS or SAT. And basically everything was all the information that you can get is on the internet, right? But you need someone to direct you which university to apply or how to go there. So for me, it was very hard. One, financially, and two, I didn't really know where to apply. I just thought everything required money. So it was a great opportunity to study at AASTU. One of the things that I was fortunate of throughout my life basically is because I wasn't alone. I was always with my friend. So she was my friend since high school, and then we entered AASTU together. And then yeah, we traveled around the world and even studied Solbridge together, and we just graduated. So I'll just put her picture here. You probably know her from Facebook and everything. Her name is Galila. So I was lucky that I was with her, and me and her, we share a similar goal. We really wanted to study abroad. So we always keep on looking for opportunities that allows us to go and study abroad because we didn't have any money. So we just keep on looking. And then one day we came across a part that says AASTU has a relationship, I don't know how to say it, with KAIST at a university in Korea. So we're like, what is this? And then all we had to do was just be nominated by AASTU to go on this exchange program. Back then, I have no idea what exchange program is. We researched more about it and how we can go. So we went to the director and the president of AASTU and then asked them to nominate us so we can go on this exchange program. So the exchange program basically is you get to study 6 months or up to 1 year at another university in a different country and then go back home and continue your studies. So back then we were a year and a half, right? So we have had the chance to study in Korea for 1 year. We applied for 1 year. So, and then come back and continue from 2 years and a half, if that makes sense. So that was the plan. However, the modality is not signed yet, meaning that they could nominate us. We could go to South Korea, but we cannot come back to Ethiopia to AASTU and then continue our studies. So we were forced to withdraw from AASTU and then just take a leap of faith and go to Korea, study for 1 year, and then see where life would take us. And that's exactly what we did. But it wasn't just an easy road. When we were in AASTU, since the modality is not signed, they didn't really know what kind of program it is, and they didn't know if we are allowed to go. So there were a lot of times that we wanted to give up because we had to write a lot of essays to AASTU directors and management, the administrative stuff, letting them like, please just nominate us. We really wanted to go. So I mean, I really liked AASTU. It was really amazing, but it wasn't a place for me. Like, that is why I wanted, we were learning more theories, and I wanted to study more practical things, and that's how I understand things. So that is why I was looking for opportunities abroad, and that's that feeling when you feel like you don't belong there. That is why I decided to look for opportunities to study abroad. And at first, the reason I came to Korea was because I was very much interested in robotics, and we were looking for a place that is technologically advanced, that would allow us to learn robotics or mechatronics or mechanical engineering or electromechanical. So that is why Korea stuck out from other countries. One person that I would like to mention is Manyazol. You probably know him by now. He's very famous, and he was a motivational speaker in AASTU. And now he is a motivational speaker that everyone knows, which is great because he was our friend. He is our friend, and I think the way we met with Manyazol was me and my friend Galila that I was telling you about. We always have kutat, and we were like kids. We didn't look like university students. We were just running around and just with our kutat and having fun. And that's how people know us. Like my friends, they call me Tuchiye or Tunishalit, and we were just everywhere. So that's how we met with Manyazol, and I wanted to thank Manyazol for pushing us to not give up and go the extra miles and apply to the university. So after a long time of asking AASTU to nominate us for this program, we got nominated. And luckily, we got accepted to KAIST, Korea. It was one of the most happiest days of our lives because we were just sitting in next to the class electromechanical floor, right? Yeah. And then we just got the news. We're like, yay! However, our tuition cost was covered, but our living expenses was not covered, so that was a tricky one. Now let's move to KAIST, the second university that I have joined.